Madam MEC, you're the kingpin of local government in KZN, and you visited the HCM today. Very joyous day. Your thoughts and your message to them?
Well, my message is the one of a very positive one. I mean, I think South Coast is one of those municipalities that we're very proud of as KwaZulu-Natal. One, because we've seen a very cordial, respectable unity amongst the communities of this municipality in particular, although they have challenges. I do get a lot of letters from the ratepayers, I do get a lot of letters from all communities, but what is important is that they are able to get back on the desk and they talk, and they're able to resolve all their problems. But also what I've seen, it's a very good working relationship between businesses, whether they be organized business in chambers or the private business individuals, which augurs very well for the growth of the economy of this particular town. In particular, because you would know that the southern beaches are very popular with tourists anywhere around the country and outside of the country. And this means that you are building more confidence as a municipality when people know that if I come and invest there, I've got the leadership that opens me, I've got the leadership that smiles at me, that says, yes, let's talk, what incentives can we give to you to come and invest more than you have done? But more than that, we've got citizens that do not keep quiet when things are not right. Citizens that speak out, citizens that say, you're not doing us a favor by having clean governance, by fighting corruption. That's how things are supposed to be done. We've got to be clean, we've got to serve with humility, but we've also need to provide efficient, effective services, utilize the monies of our communities, understanding that there is a lot and lots of our people who are unemployed. There's a lot and lots of people who still want to grow their businesses. So it is a municipality that is growing, that we are confident that in a very few years to come, there will be even more investors than what we've seen so far.
You mentioned in your speech, you mentioned the increasing number of clean audits over the past number of years. But then there will be people who say, okay, clean audits, but what about service delivery? If the service delivery does not improve in the same manner, clean audits are fine, but it doesn't help the people on the ground.
I agree with you totally. Clean audit means nothing if people do not have water, if people do not have electricity, if the traffic lights are not working, if the systems of government is not clean, is not effective. But clean governance means we are getting the basics right. We have the Back to Basics program where we've said, let us do the basic things correctly. Let us ensure that our financials are in order. Let us account for every cent. Let us close the potholes. Let us clean our towns. Let us make sure that we communicate with our communities. We give them information about what is it that we're doing as a municipality. We also tell them the challenges that we are facing as a municipality. So it is important, therefore, that as we enjoy the clean audit, we are enjoying that there's stability in the municipality. We're enjoying that the Auditor General recognizes that the performance of your municipality is equal to the monies that we spend, because that's what the Auditor General looks. They look at our predetermined objective. What did we say we're going to do? What does our IDP say? Did we spend the money according to the IDP and according to the predetermined objectives?
Okay, now you mentioned challenges. Your world is much wider than HCM. It's the province. Now, what are the challenges that the province face?
Well, we face a myriad of challenges. The one big main one at the moment is drought. It's the biggest one, that despite the challenges that we still have of extending services to people, we're now faced with drought. Besides the fact that our finances are not able to meet every demand, we're faced with drought. We're also faced with the problems of unemployment. large number of our communities are unemployed. We're faced with the challenges of skills. We do not have enough skills around engineering, around finances, around the audit people, chartered accountants, young entrepreneurs. We need a lot of skills development if we are to grow our economy. We need to grow a lot number of small businesses. We need to enhance the way that small business, the work that the small business are doing. We need to add value as the government to the work that our businesses are doing so that they can invest more, so that we can have more rates. We need to keep our ratepayers happy so that they can pay happily knowing that it's worth what they are paying for. We do have challenges indeed of many of councillors not reporting back to their communities. We do have challenges that the past is shrinking. Because of the unemployment, because of the economic situation, we have to have less and less money than the demands that are out there in the communities. Challenges of extending services to the people who otherwise would have been excluded for many years without water, without electricity, children not having roads to go to school, not having transport, not even having schools themselves, or even crèches. So there's a number of challenges. And all these things, despite of the fact that some of these things are not the role of local government, or they are not the responsibility of local government, but because everything is in the local space, everything is planned within a spatial place, so it all comes to local government.
But now finally, how do you tackle these problems?
Well, we're doing a lot to tackle the problem. For one, we're giving a number of students bursaries. We're saying it's not enough for us to cry about skills development. Let us grow our own timber. We're identifying young people. We're putting them in skills development. We have a lot of local economic development programs in terms of small industrial areas we're creating for our young people. In terms of women in business, we're creating a lot of jobs through the Extended Public Works program. We are also training our officials. Both councillors and officials are being trained and are retrained because things are evolving. There are new laws coming every day. There are new demands coming every day. So we've got to keep our skills up. We've got to keep with the pace of the demands. We've got to keep with the pace of the challenges and get on the top of challenges rather than looking at the challenges and thinking we can't overcome them. My motto is that there's nothing that is insurmountable. If you have your right heart, you have good discipline, you have respect for the work that you do, you work with humility with your people, there's nothing that you can't do.
Thank you for your time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.